example. So I just want to make sure if I open the feeder or the actual distribution here. I don't think I opened the correct file. Okay, check. Oh my goodness, is this everything we have on this freaking MDU? All that.
That's not for you, right? But he's also no, you're right. He doesn't do well, right? And he doesn't agree with you.
Hey guys, we don't have much in the form of a as-built on this project, except for this. Okay. So, like I explained, these type of MDUs are big SDU MDUs. They don't necessarily have unit numbers like unit 1, 2, 3, and 4. They most likely have a stand number and a street number. Okay. So the way you identify them is usually on the as-built itself. You'll see that they've got a stand number and they've got a street number. They've actually got street names as well. Okay. And then if we go to Salesforce, we can go and see how orders was placed against, what addresses was used to place orders on these premises. So I took this report. I'll share this report with you guys. Let me quickly share this report as well. And you guys have it. It's just a point of reference just to see what the naming convention should look like at the end of the day. Because we could have gone with unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. But as you can see, I filtered on this specific MDU, and these are the addresses that the clients use to place orders. So if we look at 93 Royal Oak Drive, Irene Farm Villages, okay, and I'm guessing that's stand 1821, okay. So let me do this. I'm gonna take this address. I'm gonna first go and put it into Google Earth. I'm just gonna take part of it. Just the street number, street name, and the MDU name. Okay, here it gives me the actual address. Okay, this tells me that the orders are placed using the street address and stand number. Okay, so now I want to get all of the street addresses and stand numbers for this specific MDU. Okay, so the way I go about doing that is I copy this whole address over to one map. Royal Oak, Irene Farm Villages. Okay. So firstly, I need to understand what the extent of my estate is. Is it only this piece here? Does it include this piece? Does it include this piece? We need to know how big the estate is. So let's use the as-built as reference. So we've got this piece over here, and we've got these two pieces over here. So let's quickly go back to one map. So it's this piece and these two pieces of the estate as far as I can see. Let's quickly check the rest of the as-built. It's those three. Yeah, it looks to be those two sections there. Okay. And then I just want to quickly confirm here. Is there any number of premises? Yeah. 675 home passes. Okay, and if I go back to Salesforce, or to my reports, what do I have in my report? This one. 675. Okay. So that matches. Okay. So now we know the extent. Okay. So, this specific address, 93 Royal Oak. Okay. They're saying it's here. So you see there's 93. That's the street number. And this is the stand number, 1821. Okay. So if I go back to the Salesforce report, you see it corresponds here. 93 1821. So it means that the clients placed orders using the stand number and the street number. Okay. So now obviously we need to go and update all the premises that we have on Salesforce with these actual stand numbers and street names and whatnot. Okay. And this is quite a lengthy task to do. Sorry, guys, is the office a bit loud? Should I maybe try and find a boardroom?
For now, it sounds cool. I don't know about the others.
Yeah, the
Fine.
noise comes and go. It's
Sorry,
not
just hold on.
always there.
Okay, let me quickly see if I can find somewhere because I'm struggling to concentrate. Just hold on. Sorry, guys, the office is so loud. I'm struggling to even concentrate. I can't even hear myself thinking, if that makes any sense. Okay. So basically what we need to do is we need to change the premises that was loaded on Salesforce into these premises. So you can do that one by one, okay, by keeping this window open and then exporting all of your premises from Salesforce. So your step one would be to export all your premises from Salesforce. I would open my bulk MDU premise report. This one over here. I would filter on Irene from villages. There we go. I just want to make sure I only got one open here. Yeah. And export. Okay, so now I've got all my premises here. Sorry, I just need to change this. Yeah, Bianca?
I just want to make sure, there by the region, I see you only deleted it. You didn't put in like northern or central. In this case, must we also just delete it?
You can use either method. You can either go and change it to northern, or you can just delete the region all by itself, the operational office all by itself. The
Okay,
reason
cool.
I showed you guys to switch between central and northern is because it's just to make sure that you guys don't pick up a duplicate MDU. So there might be an MDU in northern region and in central region with the same name. So it's just to ensure that you guys don't duplicate or do the wrong project or whatever the case might be.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay. Where was I? Okay, so it's now the format that I downloaded this in. It's got commas, so I just want to go and replace all my commas with points. And then I'm going to go and save it as a CSV. Yeah. Right, I wanted to keep it open as well. Okay, then I'm going to go and open my QGIS. Come on. Sorry guys, my laptop updated right before this meeting. So everything's still a bit slow. Why is my QGIS not opening? Oh, sorry, it is just very slow. So while we're waiting, anybody got any questions?
Nothing from our side. Thank you, Lisa.
Nothing on this side.
Yeah, let's then just wait for the swing to someday open. There we go, finally. Okay, let me just add my maps. There we go. And now I want to go and add this CSV file. Into okay. So all of the premise is currently here at the gate of this MDU, located here at the gate. So it's this whole MDU here. Okay. So now just to make it a little bit easier for me, what I would usually do in a case like this, but you can only do this if you can keep your head about you. Okay, so your option one is to physically go and in QGIS, okay, like so, go turn this into a shapefile. Okay, I'm just gonna say pages. I'm gonna say Salesforce premises. Salesforce premises. So, and okay. Okay, so now here's all my Salesforce premises. So your option one is to physically go and move each and every premise into a specific point on this MDU, like so. Okay. Your option two, okay, which is, I think, a little bit of a faster way, not quite sure. But how I would approach it, because if you move everyone like this, then you're going to have to move it, then go check what that actual street name and number, let's say it's this one, 2324 4th, and it's 43. Okay, then I have to go and check what each one is, go and select that specific premise, open the attribute table, and update the attributes accordingly. Okay, for each one of them one by one. So that's one option. I think that's the easiest option to do. Okay. The other option is you can go to OneMap. I'll send you guys the OneMap logins. Okay. And this is the section that we're wanting. Okay, so then what we can do, sorry, I just want to go here, and we say export layer, next. Now, there's two things that we want. We want the urban data. So I'm firstly going to go and select the urban data. I'm telling it has to give me all the urban data for my map extent. And so that's over there. Next, and I'm going to call it Irene Farm Villages Urban. And it's a shapefile. Next, done. Okay, the next one I want all the street numbers. So one map has actually took away our ability to get street numbers from one map in bulk. Okay, but I did see that sometimes these address points, this one actually does have street numbers in them. So you can take a chance and go and download this as well, and hopefully we'll get some address points or street numbers from here. Next, I'm going to say address points. Next, done. Okay, then I'm just going to go here to export to jobs, and I'm going to go and download the urban, and download the address points. Okay, so if I go to my downloads, let me just unzip this folder. And guys, if you do not understand what I'm showing now from the get-go, okay, this is an understanding thing. It's not really a doing thing. If you don't understand, then your best option would be to do this manually. Okay, if you do understand, then the rest of it will come easily to you. Okay, so urban shapefile, I'm going to draw that in. Okay, then address points, extract all. And I'm going to draw that in. Okay, so in order for us to update all the address points on Salesforce, so that would be this layer, okay? We require the urban number that's available on this layer and the address number that's available on this layer, okay? So that's the detail that we're looking for. But we only want that information for this MDU, this specific MDU, okay? So I'm going to go and clean this up a bit. Like so. Only going to keep what I need for my project. Okay, I think it's clean enough. And you can also see we don't have all the address points. Okay, we only have some of them. So some of these we will have to go and insert manually. Just clean up this file a little bit. I'm wondering, is this form part of the asphalt? Let's quickly see. No, it doesn't. Guys, what I'm currently doing is just a quick cleanup, just to see what we're covering and what we're not covering. Don't want any unnecessary information in here. Let's see if that was catered for. Yeah, it was. Okay. This was not catered for. Take all of these out. There's no buildings here. No building here. Okay, so I think I've got it nice and clean. Now I want to see if I can merge the urban layer and the address point layer with each other. But before I do that, let's just see how accurate these address points are. Okay, so that's the purple ones. Okay, so 234842. Okay, I just want to switch this off. It's Duke Avenue, 2348, Willow and Duke. Where is Willow and Duke? Just across from there. Yeah, don't see it, 2, 3, 4, 8. And see here. Second one. I can't see that number there. Let's quickly check on 1, 2. So it should be 602208. And let's see. It doesn't look like it's matching. Let's try another one from another street. Let's try this one. Yellowwood Drive. 294. Almost 7. 294, yes. I don't see any streets. Okay. In this specific one, it doesn't look like we're going to get much street numbers. Let's see just around the corner. I see this one is 103, and we've got it on here. Oh, sorry, no, got the wrong one. Do I have the wrong one? One, 5. Doesn't look like these address points are matching, unfortunately. 295. Let's see again. Can't see it on here. Nine five there. Is that one over there? Okay, some of them do match. Okay, so how are we going to do this? This means we're going to have to double check each and every one of them. Let's see if anything makes sense here. It's under the cadastral number, right? Hundred and 119, 107, 115, 19. See, that one doesn't match. This one doesn't have one. See here, 10, 14, 118. That doesn't look right. Okay, guys. So some of these address points are correct, but a lot of them aren't. Okay, so I don't want to use the address points, as it might confuse the situation. Number one, and number two, it's not accurate, so it's going to be quicker to manually insert them. Okay, so I'm not going to use the address points. I am, however, going to use the urban. Okay, so if you use urban, you're going to have to. Sorry, I'm just seeing something here. I just want to make sure. This one, I missed one of the box. Just take it up. So you're going to have to convert these urban into centroids. Now, centroids is a point for each urban. So it's going to put a point in the middle of each earth. Okay. So the way we do that is we go to the urban, the processing toolbar, and we say centroids. There we go, that one. And I say, I want the centroids for each urban. I say run. That gives me the address points for each and every urban. Okay. Now, I go to the attribute table. The information that I'm looking for here is either the FIA number or the stand number. your FIA label and your stand number should be the same majority of the time. It's the same stand number. You see, I don't like the format of the stand number. So I'm going to use the FIA label in this one. Let's see if it gives me the street names. Suburb, blah, 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 blah. No. Okay, street names are not available. Okay, so the street number and this street name, we're going to have to manually input. Okay. So, but now the problem is here is our Salesforce data, and here is the actual stand numbers that we need. Okay, so we need to link the stand numbers, okay, to the Salesforce data. So each and every scenario will be different. It depends on what information you have. So if I had the street numbers now, like I had previously, and if it was accurate, I could have used that one and this one, and I could have merged that information. Okay, but because that information was not accurate, I can't merge it. Okay. What I do have at this point is I've got the urban numbers and I've got my Salesforce premises on here. Okay, but I've got no way of merging them. So in this specific case, what I would do is I would go, and before I do the centroids, I would go and put each premise point on a stand and I would merge that information. Okay, but before I do that, I did see on Salesforce that some of these premises are actually connected. Are they connected to the correct unit numbering? No, they are not, it seems. Let's see if there's any premises that reflect the correct unit numbering. Here we go. So this one is correct. But let's see the location. Point, enter. The location isn't correct, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about the assets because each and every asset is linked to a different premise currently, and it's most likely not even the correct premises that it's linked to. Okay, so what I would do in this case is I would take all the Salesforce premises one by one, and sorry, let me just move this to the top. There we go. I'll take all the Salesforce premises one by one, and I will go and put them on a stand. So I just like to see what's going on beneath the stands. Symbology. There we go. Guys, I'm not going to move each and every one now because that's going to take hours. Okay, I'm just going to do a few of them just to show you guys what I mean. Okay, so let's say I've now moved each and every Salesforce premise into a stand. Okay, now I want to merge the attributes of my Salesforce premises with the stand numbers of the urban. Okay, so guys, just bear in mind with me here. I haven't done this before. I'm just thinking out loud now. So I want to merge the attributes. I don't want to merge the geometry. There is a way, I just can't remember how. Combine. I think it's a combine action. Combine. Fields. Attributes. Not going to allow me to merge the vector layer because it's two different layer inputs. Let's try it. No, it's not going to allow that. No. Oh, hell. Guys, let's ask ChatGPT. Sorry, guys, I did this quite some time ago, so I can't remember. How do I merge the How do I merge a field in not two fields? How do I merge fields in a polygon? And to a point in QGIS. So guys, just as an example here now, if you guys need to do, so let's say you have another type of scenario and you're not quite sure how to do it, but you know what you want to do. So for instance, now I know I want to merge the lats and longs and the stand fields on my attribute table for my from my polygon layer to my point layer. That's what I want to do. So if you know what you want to do and you're unsure of how to do it in QGIS, you can literally just go ask Google or ChatGPT or Copilot or whatnot. As long as you know what you want to do at the end of the day. Sorry, I restarted my laptop, so now I need to sign in again. Nope. There we go. Okay. You can transfer polygon attributes to points in QGIS with a spatial join. Which method to use depends on whether points fall inside exactly one polygon or may intersect multiple polygons. So it's got one inside a single polygon. Ensure both layers use the same TRS. Processing toolbox. Join attributes by location. Ah, really? Wasn't that simple? By location, target layer, your point layer, join layer, your polygon layer, geometric, select or within, again, join type. Take attributes of the first located feature or create separate features for matching multiples. Choose fields to keep or leave. Okay, looks quite simple. Okay, join attributes by location. Good. Join attributes by location. There we go. Okay, so I want to join the attributes of the urban layer that intersect or are within my, oh no, sorry, I'm going to have to do it the other way around. I want to join the Salesforce premises layer to the urban layer that intersects or are within the urban. Okay. And then I'm going to say run. Close. Let's see what this join layer gave us now. So these are the ones that I moved into the correct spatial field. There we go. There they are. I need to move them up. Okay. So I've got my block. I've got a premise ID. I've got the unit number. I've got the location ref, everything. Let's see if it updated the stand and geolocation. So here I've got a geolocation, and here I've got a geolocation, but it might be the same. These are the geolocations from Salesforce, okay, meaning they are incorrect. Okay, let's quickly see here. Okay, here's all the stand information. Okay, so I said I want the FIA label. So let me just go and delete the ones I don't want. Okay, status completed, building MDU status, Here we go. I'm going to go and select everything I don't want. I want the FIA label, so I'm going to leave that one. Let's for now keep the stand number as well. Number, building name, subject, Goodness grief. I want that long and lats. Okay, so now I've deleted all the things that I wanted to delete in my joint layer. I'm just waiting for it to respond. There we go. Okay. So the first coordinate set that we've got is the coordinate set from Salesforce. Okay. Then the second coordinate set that we got is the coordinates from the urban. Okay. But I'm not going to use either of them. I'm just going to update it afterwards. So I'm going to delete these longs and lats as well. Okay. Then the stand number that I was looking for is this FIA label. I don't want the stand number. I want the FIA label. Okay. I'm going to delete that stand number. Okay. Now, if I go look on the actual premise on Salesforce, okay. Where is it? Here we go. When you populate an SDU estate MDU with the premise details, okay, then your street number is going to be put in over here. Your stand number is going to be put in over here under earth number, okay, and your unit number will be the same as your street number, okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, so as we don't have this option open on our Salesforce report, okay, we are just going to add it. Okay, so we're going to go over here. We're going to add the earth number. Well, you know what? I'm not going to add it. I'm just going to update the current FIA label, the current FIA label to earth number. So the way we do that is we go to fields. Here's my FIA label. And update that to earth number, save. It's not allowing me to save. It means the number is too, the word is too long. And we can go and fix this in Excel when we're done. There we go. Okay, so now I've got my earth number fields and I've got my premises at the correct location. Now I need to update these specific premises in the join layer. Okay, I need to update these with the actual street numbers as well. Okay, so just keep in mind, guys, I'm just doing a test run here. I'm just showing you how to do it. I'm not going to do this whole MDU at this point. Okay, just keep that in mind. Okay, so that means I now need to go and update this geo street number and this unit number with the street number. Okay, so if I go to one map, where are we? We are here. Okay, then I'm going to go to my first premise. Let's make it this one. Okay. So it's the second stand from the corner there. So if I go to one map, where's my one map? Okay, it's this one. So that's number 5. Okay, and what is the street name? Let's see if I click here. It's Rock Maple Drive. Sorry, I just want to take that thing off. So it's number 5. Come on, let me copy. Really? Oh, it's not allowing me to copy. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so this one is going to be edit. It's going to be unit 5. Sorry, short span. Rock Maple Drive. Street name is Rock Maple Drive. Okay, and the street number is again number 5. Okay, the earth number we've already got in here as 2480. Okay, so our unit number and our street number is precisely the same, and our street name we need to go update as well. So there I've done the first one now. Second one, 9, and it's 2338. Okay, and let's just see what street name they use. Also Rock Maple Drive. Okay. So just to make it easier for myself, I'm just going to go and copy that one, over to that one. Going to change this one to 9. This one to 9. And then if I look at the earth number, it's 2480. Let's quickly check here. 2338 and 2480 is over there. Did I update the incorrect one now? No, I didn't. There we go. 100% correct. Okay, next one. It's the next corner. It's 2337 and it's unit 2. And let's see the street name. Wild Olive Drive. So number 2, Wild Olive Drive. Okay. 2. Number 2. Wild Olive. And 2337, 100%. Okay, so that's basically how you then update it manually for each and every one of them. Like I said, I'm not going to do the whole MDU. Okay, so once you're done doing, doing all these updates, so you've got your street number in, you've got your unit number in, you've got your stand number in, everything is there. Okay, then the only thing that you're going to do additionally is you're going to go and, like we did with the others on the other projects. So this is your last step. You're going to select all your premises, okay? Then you're going to go and update their coordinates because obviously we moved them from this location to that location. Okay, so you need to go and update your coordinates. They don't update automatically. So you go update existing fields, okay? And then you look for your geolocation, okay? The geometry. We go to that one, apply. Next one is that one. So X value, apply, and okay. And now I've updated my coordinates as well according to the new locations. Okay. So that's what I need to do. And then obviously when I'm done doing all of this, okay, so my unit numbers are updated to the street number, my street number are updated to the street number, my street name is updated to the correct street, okay, and my urban is already added. Once I've done all of that, I go update my geolocations, my coordinates. Then as per normal, you guys export this file and into a CSV from QGIS, and then you go and import it into Salesforce. Okay. So you guys are more than welcome to do this manually. You don't have to go and export anything from one map if you're unsure of that process or whatnot. But I do want to make that information available to you if you would like to do it. Okay, so what I've shown you guys now is how to look at a bigger project. Okay, it's not just unit 1, 2, 3, 4. It might have stand numbers, street names. I've showed you how you can get that information if it's not available. I showed you how to confirm on Salesforce what type of unit numbering the clients use to place orders. So all these conflict premises are addresses that clients use to place orders in Irene Farm villages. So that's why I know, okay, I really do need to use the street number and street name and the actual urban number for these specific premises. Okay. Guys, I know that was a lot to take in. Okay, but do you understand the concept that sometimes an MDU can use unit 1, 2, 3, 4, block 100 to 50 or whatever the case might be, and sometimes they can just use normal street addresses and stand numbers. Okay, do you understand the difference on how to distinguish between the two? Okay, number one. And number two, how to action it if you need to use a street number and a street name. That was a question.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. Okay, so Bianca, I want you to, sorry, how many quality checks do you still need to do?
I need to do a few of that was left on Friday and then the ones from today.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to run through the projects and I'm going to look for each and every person. I'm going to look for a project like this, one that used street numbers and street names instead of unit numbers and whatnot. I'm going to allocate each one of the team members with a project like that. Okay. I think Mosima has done one already. Mosima, confirm for me. You have done one like this already.
Which one was that one, Liz? Come again?
You have
Oh.
done one where you needed to use street number and street names instead of unit numbers.
Yeah, I think that was the previous one that I was doing. I think that was last week though.
Yeah, one
Similar
of the
to
big
this one.
ones. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So guys, I know it's going to feel like I'm throwing you into the deep end here, but these types of projects it's basically self-study. You need to come up with a solution of what is the best way to approach it to get the final product. The final product is the premise on Salesforce needs to be updated with the street number, street name, and unit number. Okay. So you can decide what would be the best approach for you to do that in the shortest amount of time, but still accurately. Okay. So what I've shown you guys today in this training session is just a few ways of doing it. Okay, how to go about it, where you can source information, how to, if you understand what you want to get done, how to ask ChatGPT to tell you how to get it done, those kinds of things. It's just a few tools that you can use to assist you to get to the end product. But the end product stays precisely the same. It's just the requirements that changed for the bigger projects. Okay. And not all of the bigger projects, this is the case. Some of the bigger projects still has unit numbers and whatnot. But I do want you guys to be able to resolve this problem if you do find an MDU that actually uses street numbers and street names instead of unit numbers. Okay. Okay, guys, that's it from my side. I will quickly run through a few projects, look for examples like these, and then I'll share those projects with you guys. Mosima, you can start off with Irene Villages, this one that I just used as an example. Okay.
All right.
Awesome. Okay, guys, thank you. Yes, Peter, sorry. I see your hand.
Yes, sorry, can you just stay behind quickly, please?
Yes, I can.
Few seconds, thank you.
No problem.
Thanks, Lisa.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Thank you, Lisa. Cheers, everyone.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you, bye.
Lisa, voor ek gaan,
Yes.
ek wil jou hoor, gaan jy vir my ook nou 'n projek gee of kan ek maar aangaan eers met daai quality checks?
Gaan aan by die quality checks. Laat weet my net as jy klaar is met dit.
Okay, ja, want ek het Vrydag probeer so ver as moontlik kom, maar ek was redelik besig Vrydag, baie vrae gehad, baie op die teams gewees, so ja.
Okay, cool. Net vinnig enetjie, as daar nou vrae kom op hierdie groter projekte, okay? My hele punt hiervan is, hulle moet 'n bietjie self-studying ook gaan doen. Okay, ons kan nie aanhou om alles met 'n lepeltjie in te voer nie. Dis hoekom elke keer as hulle by 'n roadblock kom, hulle figure nie uit hoe om dit self uit te figure nie. Jy weet, hulle probeer nie met 'n solution opkom nie. Hulle sê, kan nie verder aangaan nie, ek gaan maar eerder vir Bianca bel, of ek gaan maar eerder vir Pieter bel. Verstaan? Ek wil hê hulle moet begin self ook 'n bietjie kyk na solutions. Okay.
Okay, ja, dit sal baie help, want dan kan ek net ook, want soos ek sê, ek het ewen vir Pieter Vrydag gebel, ek kon net nie meer nie.
Ja.
Dit was baie.
Okay.
Okay, alright, dankie.
Okay.
Ja, bye.
Yes, Pieter.
Daai was baie inligting, maar daai wat jy nou gedoen het, het ek alles gedoen toe ek premise data gedoen het. Net toe ek begin het by Brightling.
Ja.
Daai is 100% net premise data check, basically.
Yes, basically. Dit is basically dit. Dis net ons het nie al die inligting wat ons gehad het destyds nie. So destyds kon jy nog
Yes.
jy kon nog fisies die straatnommers en alles van OneMap aftrek, nou kan ons nie meer nie.
Ja, maar ek het ander platforms ook gebruik, nie net OneMap nie. Ek het hom net vir 'n rukkie gebruik. Toe kon ek hom nie meer gebruik nie.
Ja.
Okay,
Wat se
maar-
platforms is daar?
Laat ek gou vir jou wat ek
Sorry,
gebruik
want
het.
ek het al rondgekyk en ek freaking kry nie iets wat vir my al twee, die standnommer, die straatnaam en die straatnommer gee nie.
Ek het hierdie
Ek het hom ook, maar hoe export jy data hier uit?
nee, jy export nie, jy kyk net. Jy kan hom nie export nie.
Ja, nee, kyk, ek
Dis die
soek 'n
enigste
platform waar jy
moeilikheid.
kan export.
Nee, nie een van die wat ek gebruik het kan export nie.
Ja.
En hierdie een gee nou net vir jou standnommers.
Yes. Ja, dis die enigste rede hoekom ek maar elke keer terug gaan OneMap toe, want hy gee vir jou standnommers en straatnommers. So jy hoef nie op twee verskillende platforms te gaan kyk nie.
Ja, op 'n stadium was
platform.
Nee, op 'n stadium het ek nie meer 'n lisensie gehad vir OneMap nie. So toe moes ek nou maar ander goed, toe het ek al hierdie goed alles manual gaan insit as ek 'n area gekry het om premise data op te doen.
Oh goodness.
Ja, so dit was pret daai. Maar nou om terug te kom gehou, ek is besig, ek is nog die hele oggend in meetings, so ek